Hi guys, just wanted to jump on quickly first and say we're back. The University Speaking podcast has made its return. As we've been away for a little bit, we've obviously got some catching up to do, so please bear with us while we try to get back on track and catch up with everything that we've missed. Obviously, I can only apologise about the radio silence in the past few months. I'm guessing you'll have seen obviously the reason as to why that is, and hopefully you understand as not been a great time for me personally, to be honest, but however, I'm back. We are back, and yeah, we're ready to get going again and get back on the podcasting train. Also, just want to say a massive thank you for listening or watching or however you take it in. I also just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who messaged over this mini kind of break, saying how much they are missing the podcast, which is just incredibly nice to hear, especially when you're going through a bit of a crappy time. So yeah, it's been lovely to hear. You guys are obviously so nice. This community is just amazing. Never ceases to blow me away with just how supportive and caring everyone is, really. So yeah, basically, you're all legends, and I can't thank you enough, personally. So yeah, we are back now, and all being well, it's for good. So enjoy the show.
Universally speaking, we in the long run.
Well, isn't this a bit civilized?
It's early for us, Sam. What's going on?
I know, I was thinking it's strange doing a podcast about a beer next to me. So I've got,
It is weird.
Like there's still
That's
people
right.
right now today waiting 170 minutes to meet the Grinch on December 29th.
I mean, I'd love to meet the Grinch, but I don't know how long I'd wait to meet him. I'd wait a while because I've never had that interaction, so I would wait quite a while. 90 minutes maybe max.
Mm-mm.
I know,
we
Never
waited
do
like
that.
30. That was good.
I know. How long do you get with him? Like 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. I think it's that kind of thing, isn't it? Like if you bring nothing to the table, you just want a picture. It's going to be over
Yeah.
quite quickly, but if you give him some interaction, I'm sure he'll.
I'd rather wait to meet the Grinch than Toothless, personally.
How dare you?
I know, no.
Just kidding. The Grinch is a lot more
Hot take.
interactive. It's
Well, yeah,
very-
you can talk to the Grinch, whereas
Yeah.
Toothless is more.
He's just like,
Yeah. You got to talk at Toothless. Yeah, makes sense. How long did you say it was, Kenny? 175 minutes.
It was at one point yesterday. I've seen it up as high as like 200 minutes.
Nice. There's got to be a line for like how long people wait for a meet and greet. Like I can get
Yeah, but-
rides, but
When your alternative is
Oh,
waiting
that's
like
the
an hour and a
longest
half
one
for
I've
Jimmy
ever seen.
Fallon, then I don't know. I'd rather wait for
oh,
Grinch.
65 minutes for Jimmy Fallon. Whew, that's
That's a rough one.
if people wait that for their first time, I bet they're gonna be surprised.
So I think if we were like, I wouldn't want to go back at this time of year unless one, we were staying at a hotel that gives me express, or
Yeah.
two, it was like our second trip of the year, which is like quite unrealistic. Don't get me wrong. So I know I'm putting it out there, but never going to happen. But it's kind of like where you've been that year, you've done all the rides, and now you can kind of have that little bit of an easy trip. But if this was your one and only trip, not only is it going to cost a fortune because of how busy it is, but you're actually going to get nothing done. No thanks.
Nothing.
What would be the max time you'd wait for Fallon nowadays?
Walk on.
Oh God, I know you would. Yeah, spoil.
Even a walk on's too long.
Yeah, I thought you didn't mind Fallon, Sam.
I don't hate it as much as I did, but I'd still put it as an F if we were bringing the letters back in.
You put it as an F.
Probably, yeah.
Ooh,
I was saying that studios episode would
harsh.
have been very different if I was on instead of Kenny.
That is harsh. What did we give it, Kenny? What did we give it? I can't remember. Like a C?
It was like a C, right?
C, or,
Something like
C or a
that.
D, yeah. F seems a bit harsh.
F is harsh if it's the summer and you need some
Yeah.
AC. I would maybe go up to a C
I
there.
think that for me, though, the best bit of it was the band, and then since they never seem to be on anymore, it's just like
The gals, yeah.
yeah. I mean, one time we did it. I remember if it was the first trip or the second trip after it opened, and they tried to give us that card to ride it, and we were like, "No, we're all right, thanks. We're just gonna have a wander around. We're gonna see the ragtime gals play, and then we're gonna leave." And like, "You sure?" "Yeah, we're sure, thanks."
Someone actually messaged me last night on Instagram, Kenny, about the props video and said, I loved all the props apart from the Fallon one because I hate Fallon. I was like, oh, that was my favourite prop.
Wow.
The Night Rider.
That's interesting.
I will say,
People have really
yeah.
strong opinions on things.
People
I don't
hate
know.
it.
People are haters. I think that's one of my favorite props that Kenny has, even though I can't really ride the ride. It's so cool.
That was great. I'm tempted to buy one of those myself. How much was it, Kenny? Like, can't have been much.
No, it was like 15, I think.
It's not
Still.
bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I'd probably pay it.
For Universal, I thought he was going to say 60.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no. Oh, absolutely not. Like I have limits. Like no.
I don't. I'm like, oh, Earl the Squirrel, $95. Fine, give it to me.
Take my money.
For $95, you better be walking out of the park with me to come on the podcast.
Like an exclusive stuff, that's fine. I think it's when they sell stuff you get in Target for like 20% of the price. Like there's some How to Train Your Dragon stuff. I don't know if you've seen them, like little boxes, and you get like a random character in them. Then they're like $25 in the parks. They were literally $7 at Target. It's just like
really, because I got one, and I'm really upset to hear that.
Thanks for that, Sam.
I thought they were like Universal exclusive. I'm like, yeah, this feels good.
No.
That's okay.
Right, should we get started?
Yes. Before we start, I'm really sorry. I want to say this. I'm looking at Epic wait times right now, and like 4 rides are delayed this morning.
Must have just opened.
What time is it?
It's early part.
10 minutes ago.
10 a.m. Well, what's closed?
Curse of the Werewolf is delayed. Minecart Madness is delayed. Stardust is delayed, and Yoshi's is delayed.
Oh wow, rough start.
Just had to put that out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip.
Hello and welcome back to the University Speaking podcast. We are still here. We haven't been cancelled just yet, contrary to what Sam thinks every week. Thankfully, we're still here. Joining myself today, we've almost got a full house. We've got Cassie, Kenny, and Sam as we look ahead to 2026 at Universal Orlando Resort and beyond. Happy New Year, guys. Do we have any New Year's resolutions at all?
Nope.
No, well, that's a good start. Welcome back. We're all like, no. Same New Year, same bullshit.
Try not to get cancelled this year.
Yeah, that's a good one, actually. Try not to get cancelled. No, we're not going to get cancelled. Why are you so scared about that? It'll be you that gets us cancelled.
When Kenny starts talking about some of the things he's seen out there, what he's seen wandering around Volcano Bay.
Don't bring it back up. I've forgotten about that. That was my favourite moment that we've done so far, without a doubt.
For sure. That was so funny.
Oh my gosh, the clouds.
Move on quickly. Kenny, have you got any resolutions at all?
I think I need to buy more merch. I need to visit Universal more often. Yeah.
More
so those are like 2 big ones, I would say. Yeah.
Speaking of merch, have you got a prop for today?
I sure do. It is very early for me and Cassie, so I figured why not some coffee and this Earl the Squirrel mug. Look at that.
What is it?
Awesome.
Merry and Nutty.
Oh.
Yes. Apparently I'm both
That
those
is
things. Okay, look.
Oh my
Should have gone and
gosh,
got mine, shouldn't I?
It's a really nice mug.
That is very nice. Very nice.
Sam, you could have been matching.
We could. I've just gone Epic for. Oh, it's blurry. But
That's the one I'm drinking out of this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to. It's the Epic one.
there we go. If I hold it just there, you can kind of.
I see it.
I'll stick with my
Nice.
Back to the Future glass.
What is in
I
that?
love it.
Oh, I like that.
Sam, you have a guess what's in it?
I hope it's Lucasade and not just like you're
It's
really.
not. It's not Lucasade. It's a Scottish drink.
Iron Blue.
I don't think Iron Brew's reached the States yet. Although I think they sell it in like Publix in the UK section. They have like a bottle of it that costs like $3.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's how would you describe it, Sam?
Cassie, what are they talking?
It's a Scottish soda that's orange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think this is right.
There we go.
I think in every country in the world, apart from Scotland, I think Coca-Cola has got like the most popular drinks. It might not be Coke, but it might be one of the things they own. I'm not sure if that's technically right with Pepsi, but anyway. But Scotland is the only country, from what I understand, that it's not one of those products, and that's because they get behind Iron Brew. It's like the national drink of the Scottish.
Oh.
We're 10 minutes on our return, and we're talking about Scottish drinks.
I'm sure we've got 1 or 2 Scottish listeners out there.
To be fair, I've had a few messages saying that people's favourite part of the podcast is the tangents. They don't actually care what we're talking about. They just prefer us talking nonsense about other shit, basically. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I don't know, but I guess we'll take it.
Says something about the opinions, doesn't it?
Yes, yes. Anyway, let's get back on track. How many trips have you guys got lined up for this year at this current point? Kenny, I know you'll probably have loads more booked in later down the line. Same with you, Cassie. But obviously, Sam, I know you've got one in August.
Yep, one in August, 14 nights. So I don't know if we need to do it by nights. I don't know if that's maybe more of a fair challenge, but yeah, one trip, book Surfside. Looking forward to it.
Yes, Surfside. You've seen the way.
Seen
Do
the
love
way,
Surfside.
seen a different way, and then we decided to come back. But yeah,
Yes.
it was a little bit more than Dockside. I was talking to Cassie about this, but for me, absolutely worth paying that bit more.
I agree. Any
I'm
trips planned?
going, yeah,
I know you guys do it a
definitely
bit differently. You do
probably.
you do it a bit differently, don't you? You kind of don't book too far in advance compared to us over here.
Yeah, yeah. I don't book too far in advance, but I'm definitely planning on going in May um for a friend's birthday just for 2 days. And then definitely back for August for Halloween Horror Nights
Of
and
course.
I will see Sam there. And then probably another in December. So looking at three, possibly doing one Mardi Gras, but I've got a lot of traveling this year, so gotta save some money. So we'll see.
Kenny?
My usuals, like, Mardi Gras, I try to go, and then that's like my favorite time to visit the parks. And then maybe sneak in a trip before that. Like, I love when they do the pass holder appreciation stuff in January. So maybe like towards the end of that month might be good. But I like to do
Yeah.
2 or 3 days here, 2 or 3 days there, stay at a lot of different places. So, keep some variety going. And then of course the summer. I mean,
Of
that's
course.
gonna be wide open. Can't wait.
And Christmas now as well. Now that you've been to Epic Universe at Christmas, you can't go again. That's got to be a
Oh
yearly
yeah,
thing,
I think
right?
that might be a new tradition.
Yeah, expensive tradition, but it's a good tradition.
It was cheaper
Okay.
than buying let's see, 20 Christmas gifts and stuff like that.
There you go.
Like,
Your
sorry, I'm an
Yeah,
Epic. Yeah.
your gift to them was you being Epic Universe.
that's
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
Right, let's get into it then. 2026. Let's start off with the things that we know are definitely happening this year. And I guess we'll start with the negatives, should we say, in terms of the closures. As There's quite a lot of things that are going to be down for a substantial amount of time this year. Starting off with Jurassic Park River Adventure, a really long closure this year, January 5th, so in a few days' time, all the way through to November 19th. Sam, how much will this affect your trip? Obviously, maybe not you as much, but obviously I know Joey's a big fan of it.
Yeah, he's a big fan. My brother's also going out for the first time in probably like 20 odd years with his
Oh,
family
nice.
this year as well. So one of the things he was going to be looking forward to,
Oh, no.
but unfortunately not going to be open in May. So yeah, it's the water ride that Joey likes to do. It's the only water ride, to be honest, outside the Volcano Bay that he does do. The Ripsaw Falls, no chance. Popeyes, maybe, with Jurassic Park being closed this time. But yeah, it's going to be missed. It's certainly an attraction we try and do a few times over the trip, but I'm all for it. All for the closure. We'll take that hit one year, we'll go without, and hopefully back strong next year.
Yeah, Kenny, I'm guessing you're not too bothered about it closing. You're more kind of happy it's getting some kind of TLC.
I know. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I thought you were gonna stop it thinking that I didn't like it. I'm like, no, I actually do like it. I'm glad they're gonna do something to
I
You
was
refresh it.
prefer
going to
that other
say
My
that.
dinosaur
main
ride,
gripe
don't you,
with
though,
it
Kenny? That's what
is
it
the
is.
condition it's in.
It was based on the book. Remember Sam shouting that last time. It's not actually based on the
Yeah,
film, it's based on the book. Get it
that's
right,
right.
Kenny.
Thank you. He
Uh,
educated me. Thank you.
Sam's the teacher this time. And Cassie, I guess you're not too fussed about this.
I mean, now that it's gonna be closed, I am gonna be sad about it. Like that's just the way it works. I'm gonna be like, oh man, like I want to get on that right now.
Those poor
I'll pass
dinosaurs.
it. Um, but yeah, it's just always like I said, it's the time of year. I never really get to ride it because it's always a bit chillier when I go. I never go in the summer all that much.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what comes of it, but I'm nervous to see what comes
Something
of it.
something that you may be a bit more sad about, I think, is that Finnegan's is closing for a little bit this year. I think January 12th through to winter, it said sometime, if I've got that right. I'm guessing you're a little bit more upset about that.
Yeah, total. I'm like extremely blowed, actually. I think that I'm really gonna miss it during Halloween Horror Nights. It's one of my favorite things to go do is go and eat
Mhm.
and have a drink there. The staff is so amazing. It was one of my like we went every time when I was growing up. Like my dad would take us there for lunch. So I'm definitely gonna miss it. I'll be very sad, but excited to see what they're doing next.
Sam, June, you don't go in Finnegan's much, do you? I don't think.
Zero opinion on this one, to be honest.
Kenny, bothered? Not bothered?
Oh no, I like Finnegan's. To me, it's like the most homey place, like in both of the parks. Honestly, it's just like you're walking into a neighborhood pub somewhere. It's really cool.
I've never stepped foot in there,
I'm worried
crazily.
that really
Never been
you got
inside
to
now.
give it a try at some point in the future, I guess. But honestly, I'm a little more concerned about the menu. You're not going to do a big refurbishment like that and not have significant changes when it reopens, because I think that happened with Mel's. Like they changed the menu a lot when they
Hmm.
reopen after their long closure. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens, but I don't know.
Something else, Kenny, that might make you even more sad, I guess, is Volcano Bay's closure. I know it's kind of back end of next year through to early-ish. You okay? Early-ish 2027. I know you're a huge Volcano Bay fan, but I guess it's for the better. They're labeling it as a massive renovation.
I mean, I don't know exactly what they're going to be doing, but it's
No.
good that the place is getting some TLC. I'm going to miss it though. It's a really relaxing place.
Mm.
Sometimes you need that little reprieve from all the madness of the dry parks, but I'm excited to see what becomes of it though.
They're
I don't
taking the
think they're going
Tapu
to add
Tapus
anything
away.
new. Yes, they
Is that
are.
what they're
I think
doing?
that's already done.
Oh, is that done already?
Yeah, it's already done.
Okay.
Like if you go on the app and check what wait times and stuff, like they actually have wait times instead of virtual lines for all the
What's,
volcano based
what's
stuff.
going on here?
I did a
People who are
volcano.
people who are watching rather than listening, they're getting a real treat. That's
I was doing a volcano for Kenny.
I, well,
Wow. I mean, Zoom is really coming on now. Like all
I
the stuff you
love
can
I know.
do.
Kenny, I was not trying to interrupt you. I was just very excited about the volcano.
This is
Keep
dangerous.
going,
We've got a
please.
lot of Cassie can get distracted by a lot of stuff on these new
wait a minute.
effects on Zoom.
Is that under
I can't-
reactions?
Oh no, Kenny.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I was just trying to create a fun background and we all it's just this I'm sorry. Do it
Oh
every
dear
time.
me. For the people that are listening, have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
well,
we're
they
gonna do,
love our
but
tanyents apparently, so
well,
this is
yeah,
great.
yeah. That's the best part, apparently, which says a lot, I think. Anyway, I just saw, if anyone's listening, I just saw loads of volcano emojis flying across Cassie's face on the screen.
I didn't know it was gonna
My
do that. I
fault.
thought
I
it was
could have
just
just,
gonna put like
I
a
could have just
little
carried on.
yeah. That was my fault,
Um,
sorry.
moving on to Lost Continent and the demolition that's going to be taking place there this year and throughout this year. I'm guessing we should get an announcement on what's going to be put there this year, shouldn't we? I think you'd have thought
I would
so,
think.
maybe, hope so. I don't know. Is it wishful thinking?
I think if it's not going to open for a while, it's probably wishful thinking.
Mm,
I think, well, I was going to say something, but that's one of my predictions. A very
okay.
boring one, but I ain't got that many, so I'll save that for later.
Okay.
But I think it probably won't get announced until at the earliest the year before. So if they're not going to do anything
Okay.
Lost Content for a while, I personally don't think they'll announce anything, but we shall see.
I had something about that on my predictions list too, so whenever you're ready
Okay.
to move into that, talk more about
Was it
it.
Pokemon by any chance?
No, it's actually got nothing to do with the theme. It's just some
Okay.
more like timeline type stuff.
Maybe it won't get announced this year. Then that's kind of wishful thinking on my end, I guess. But yeah, I think it's going to be a few years before we see anything actually open there. I think it's not kind of top of their priority list. I don't think. It is sad because it's such a great area. But yeah, we might see them at the end of this year. Who knows?
I would love to see their to-do list, like how they've ranked it and
Me
what
too.
comes next and thereafter, and what was going to come soon, but now it's moved down the list, etc. And what's Epic going to do, and how that comes into the timeline
We
and
should do an
stuff. I would love
episode
to see it.
kind of guessing what their priority list is. That'd be a fun
I
one.
like
Ooh,
that.
Studios
oh
at the
my
bottom,
goodness.
just generally.
Yes, studio at the bottom. It would be interesting to try and gauge what they're thinking, though. I mean, we'll probably be way out, but it could be a
And I
fun
bet
one.
it's changed so many times as well. Like I bet if you go back 5, 10 years ago, so many things would have been down on the list to have happened by now, and they're like nowhere near the top.
Yeah, no, definitely. Another closure taking place this year, which is one that I didn't even know about until just recently. I don't know if there was some big news about it, but horror makeup shows closing in just a few days' time for a reimagined show to debut later in the year, which is pretty interesting. I don't know if you've read much about this or not, or heard anything about it.
A little bit. I was honestly, it was one of the least announced things I've seen on social media compared to how Kenny's doing the reactions.
Kenny's
I'm
found the
sorry.
emojis.
And now Sam has a thumbs up. Oh no.
Dear me.
What a look at the monsters I've
Delete
created.
podcast.
But yeah, I don't know. It's one of the least announced things I've seen, compared to all these other announcements we're getting. So I was kind of like, oh, I didn't even hear about this.
Mhm.
I'm excited to see what's next, but it's always hard when they're taking away old stuff, something that, you loved. So
Mhm. Sam, do you go see the horror makeup show with your kids or not?
Joey's seen it a couple of times. Elle hasn't, so we haven't been in a couple of years. I don't mind it, to be honest. Like, I know some people absolutely rave about it because it's slightly different and they do slightly different things here and there, and it's improv.
Lee loves
Um,
it.
Lee, that's the person I had in mind, if
Yeah,
I'm being
just
honest.
say it. We know Lee loves it.
Um, I find it a bit repetitive, to be honest. Like once a trip, maybe once every couple of years is plenty. I'm just hoping because it's going down for a while and it is going to be a reimagined show, it just comes back better than when they try to reintroduce the new mummy stuff into it. And they have that like random 5 minute section, which is probably
Yeah.
the only thing that's changed in like 30 years. So I'm just hoping it comes back better. But as a show, I think it's decent. Not the best show in that park, but a decent show.
Very devastated by it. I hope they
Very
don't change it too
devastated.
much. I'm on the other end of it.
Is that sarcasm or have I just read that wrong?
Oh no, like I'm.
Oh, you were serious.
What
Okay.
makes you think I wasn't like that? It's a
So wait,
great show.
I'm very
But anyway,
devastated.
I know. Surprise, surprise! I actually do like things besides Minions and Simpsons. Apparently, like I do enjoy the things in the park. But anyway, like I was saying, I really love it. I mean, it's that last little piece of classic Universal. One of the last pieces, I would say, that and like ET, Animal Actors. You can tell it's from a different generation. Like I love the jokes, I love the humor, I love the way the show's written. I love that you can see it, every couple of months, and it's not like, it's not a bad experience. So I'm concerned with this remake. They're gonna strip everything and make a whole new script. Like that kind of thing would really bother me. So hopefully it doesn't get that extensive.
Moving into Epic Universe, then we've got two new restaurants I think coming to Celestial Park. I think there's a Mexican coming and an Italian restaurant, which is Kenny. Happy about
Very happy. We're a step closer to having an open hub. I feel it in my bones. It's gonna happen. You gotta have more dining though. So this is good. I like this idea.
that? So I know one is just on the right as you walk in. Are they both in the same area?
We're both in the same building. So
The same- I
it's
thought
like
so,
one
yeah.
building with two restaurants in it. Yeah.
Okay. And it's a sit-down restaurant, not a quick service or anything like that.
I think it is quick service. Like they're
Oh,
both
it's a quick
two quick
service,
service
so-
places. Yeah.
it'll probably be like Oaken Star
like,
and like Pizza Moon.
So I think one thing that I've heard it compared to is like think Fast Food Boulevard. You walk in one building, but then there's
Okay.
like multiple places to eat. Except this one's gonna have like two places. But
Yeah.
Sam, you'll be happy about this. Obviously, a big fan of Vivo in City Walk. Another Italian coming. Obviously, I don't know if it's going to be the level of Vivo or not.
No, but it's always good to have options, isn't it? I mean, there's still so much in Epic Universe that I think the next year, regardless of what was there to eat, there's still going to be plenty of options. But I think for that longevity in the years to come, definitely good to have some, different options in there. And also, I guess, just some general food. Not everything has to be themed, not everything has to be fancy. Hopefully, just some good, solid food.
Don't say it. Go on. I'm waiting for it. Just some tenders. I was waiting for it. Go
Let's
on.
not take it too far. No.
Okay. Sticking with Epic Universe, I think we're getting a projection nighttime show. I saw somewhere a video of some like overnight testing recently, and it was like some really impressive projections with featuring all the worlds at Epic, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I've only seen the Fantastic Beasts stroke Harry Potter kind of bits previewing, but yeah, looking forward. I feel a little bit sad for Cassie that it's not just a water fountain from like the 50s anymore.
I'm sorry,
So,
Cassie. That was on a plate for him.
I was waiting. It's okay. I'll start with the tears reactions down. No, I get it. I get it. I think it's because I haven't seen
Cassie,
Sensational
don't
again.
bite. Don't bite,
I'm
Cassie.
I'm biting it. I'm biting. But once I saw the projections, I was like, okay, now this is a whole step up. Like that video made me tear up that you said. It was like Fox the Phoenix. I was like, no. I think it was. I can't remember what it was, but one of the it was either that or a Fantastic Beast, but that was really cool. I've been seeing them use a lot of like drone stuff recently too, like all over
Mhm.
the world. I don't know, it's kind of off topic. I don't know if you all saw the Stranger Things drone show in Vegas that they just did to celebrate season 5 finale. But I'm like, I love the whole drone thing. I think you have a lot more opportunities. Is that what they were using? Do y'all remember? Was it projections or was it drones in that video? Do you
It
know?
looked like projections.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I only saw one image, so I don't personally know. But
Okay. I know Universal's using drones right now in their sensational show. Isn't that right? Okay.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
You need to see it, Cassie.
I know. But that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's like you have so many opportunities now with all these like new technology. Anyway, I'm excited to see what they bring with the show. I think that's one of the most exciting things coming this year.
Yeah, Kenny, I bet you're looking forward to this, if it's true.
Oh, big time. Big time. As a matter of fact, I hope whatever show they debut in 2026, whatever it is going to use fireworks too, because they have an opportunity there.
Mhm.
I think they can't do it at the original parks, but I think at Epic they can. So they need to build a whole new launch site, get us a projection show, fireworks, like just give us whole shebang every night. Like that'd be awesome.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Elsewhere, we've also got Universal Kids Resort open in Frisco, Texas, but we'll leave that one for now. We've got a bespoke episode coming out very soon on that. And moving to the West Coast, to California, we've got Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift opening in 2026. There's no date, I don't think, just yet, but coming to our roller coaster expert, not me, not yet. It's still Sam. Um, where will you be trying to get out there at some point in the near future to ride it? 'Cause it looks pretty special.
yeah, I think it'll probably be maybe 3 years' time.
You need that
So
coaster credit.
I'm not someone to track it. I know some people like really into it, are they? I do the occasional log riding, which I think you might have got me into. But yeah, I think I've just seen some previews this week, last week of it like going, and boy, does that look a good coaster. Don't get me wrong, a little bit of me still worried until I see people and how much that spinning is actually doing.
Hmm.
I'll see how I feel, but yeah, can't wait to get this. Just Hollywood generally, really looking forward to the tram tour, etc. But yeah, it looks a really good coaster. Obviously, we're going to get something slightly different, but potentially quite some similar elements in that. So yeah, looks really good, and just what Hollywood needs, I think. It's something completely different for that park. So I'm sure the locals will really enjoy that one.
Cassie, have you got any plans to try and get out there specifically for this coaster or?
Um, Maybe not specifically for the coaster, but with it opening, I feel like I have a bit more of a pull to California now, just because there hasn't been, in my opinion, like Sam said, they needed it. I would love to cross that park off my list. My stepmom's niece is, so I guess, I don't know, is that my step cousin? Is that how that works? I don't know.
Don't ask
But
me.
she's graduating and she lives in California. So we were going to make a trip out there, possibly, the next 2 years and go visit. So possibly.
Kenny, do you want to go and see it from the ground rather than actually ride it, maybe?
All depends.
Oh, maybe. I mean, totally discounted that I might actually want to do it or like
Oh,
to see
would
it.
you
So I'm
want to do
going all the way out to the West Coast. Never seen
Yeah,
it
if you're
from the
there.
ground. But no, I just want to see Hollywood in general. But hey, it'd be nice. Yeah.
Oh, is
It
it that
does.
close? So why have they not announced when it's
I
opening then?
mean,
Like, if it's
they
almost
haven't
there.
announced, but I'm putting my money on early in 2026. Like, definitely not like all the way to the summer. Probably like
Hmm.
spring break, I'd say, be
Yeah.
open.
And you'd have thought that it'll attract a lot more guests to the West Coast and that park. It's just for the coaster. You'd think, I don't know,
Nah.
Sam, like just for the coaster nuts. Like I think they'll go. A lot of people will go just for that coaster, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know the West Coast
They
that well, but
probably
I think there's
will,
some
but
good coasters in that area and some like more coaster theme parks. So I think yeah, some people go absolutely to tick it off for what, but whether it's going to be one of the world's best coasters to be confirmed.
yeah, like I don't think people are gonna be booking flights from Florida to like go just for that. But I do think it's gonna pull people that maybe were thinking, oh, instead of Disneyland or Knott's Berry, maybe we go check out the new Universal coaster. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Not going to have the same draw as Frisco, Texas, is it, Kenny?
No, I don't think people are going to be.
Can't even say it with a straight face.
Oh my God, no. Come and
Sticking with
see our new children's carnival opening in 2026.
Now with cardboard. Yay.
That is so funny.
sticking with big coasters. Obviously, we are getting one in Universal Studios Florida. I think it's just gone vertical. I haven't really been keeping up to date with it, but it's progressed in the past 2 or 3 months quite a lot, it seems. You'd imagine we'll be getting an announcement pretty soon, you'd have thought. Or saying that, it's Universal, so it'll be built and they still won't have said anything.
I think this is one of my predictions that we'll get an announcement of what the theme is this year. And I think, unfortunately, it will be confirmed as Fast and Furious. But I think we'll get an announcement as to the theme, but kind of no other details, just opening next summer or whatever. I think it'll probably be maybe April, May 2027 by the time it opens. But yeah, I think we'll get the announcement that's coming, but nothing else.
Kenny?
And that was number one on my predictions list. So, yeah.
It was on mine as well. I've stolen
Like-
one of mine for what it's worth. So yeah.
I mean, is that not just a fact, like, rather than a prediction? I guess we know that there's going to be an announcement this year, surely. Or is it more to the fact it's
I
going to
mean,
be
we
Fast and
really
Furious?
don't know.
Well, no, you don't
Yeah,
know. But,
I don't say anything.
I say it looks.
They're moving pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had that on. I had coaster theme for new Rip Ride Rocket replacement on mine as well, because I agree with Sam. I don't think they're not gonna be like this opening May 2027. There's gonna be like, this is the theme, this is what we're doing, opening date revealed later, and then the following, like maybe the end of 2026, early 2027, they'll be like, okay, this is when it's opening.
Yeah, I vaguely remember when Velocicoaster was being built, they didn't announce anything for ages. Is that right? It was getting to the point where it was just getting silly because it was just there, and we all knew what it was, but they didn't actually say anything. And the whole churro stand came about it.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, yeah, building a coaster in Jurassic Park, but not telling you.
It's
the
like,
theme.
yeah,
I
don't look
know.
at this. There's nothing to see here. We're not doing anything. It's like you can all see what it is. Just tell us what
I
it
see
is.
it. Yeah.
Literally just see it.
I reckon Universal will have it there. It'll be ready to go. They'll just wait for Disney to announce a new bus wrap or something like they tend to do. And
The
the same day
classics.
it'll go.
Universal, we're opening a new park. Disney, we've got a new bus though. Such a cheap shot.
It was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Right, I think that's all of the things that are definitely, or we think are definitely happening this year. Obviously, I've got a few rumors jotted down, but we may as well just go into rumors / predictions. Cassie, any other predictions for 2026 at Universal?
I have a really exciting one that has something to do with Halloween Horror Nights, and I'm totally feeling it with the Welcome to Derry show that has come out.
I've got that down as well. Yeah, I've got that
Yes,
one down.
I think it's
Yeah,
coming, and
it's coming.
I'm very excited.
Yeah,
I think
I don't
that's
even know
cool.
what this show is,
Scared.
so you're gonna have to educate me, Cassie. What is it?
Oh,
It's a
have you
it's
seen the
prequel,
It
isn't it?
movies? Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, with
you
It
know
the
who the
clown,
clown
Bill
is?
Skarsgård.
Is this the same clown that Kenny was talking about? a
No,
few
it's
months
not
ago?
the it's not the
Yeah.
epic
It's not that one, right? Okay. No, I don't know who the clown is then.
You must know
It-
Pennywise. You must have seen Pennywise.
Yeah,
before.
it's a Stephen King
With the balloon?
novel.
All right, from Up. Is that right?
This guy.
No, it's
Up.
No.
He's not
You
enough.
say up.
That would be a
No.
completely different movie. Jesus Christ.
The one where they hold in the red balloon, where it's like a single
Yes.
red balloon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That
I've
with
got
Pennywise.
Up on the
Yes.
mind, but yeah.
Oh,
Maybe we need to
Oh,
see
man.
that. That would be
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
mix, wouldn't it?
That'd be a real crossover, that.
I'm sure we can do something with AI.
Yeah, that's already.
I got you. As soon as we get done, I'll be there.
That's going to be a post in itself.
That'll be in the thumbnail.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
What's he called? Is it Carl? The dad, the granddad. Is it Carl?
I think
Oh.
so,
I
yeah.
think so. That movie made me cry like a
Oh, I
baby,
know.
though.
Just imagining Pennywise
Pennywise.
in Up.
Yeah, they're crying for different reasons now on this next one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
It's just scary.
It's a prequel series, isn't it? I've heard it's. I haven't seen. I've seen clips of it, Cassie, but it looks pretty
It's
fucked up.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of it right now. I haven't fully finished it because my full focus is on Stranger Things right now.
Mm.
But Sam, if you like horror, you would love it. Like you need to
Okay.
watch it and then watch Welcome to Derry. It's really good. definitely don't watch it with the kids around because and I will warn you, it's really graphic.
Yeah, I
Like
actually,
it's really graphic.
Cassie, I watched the first like 5 or 10 minutes of the first episode, and I had to turn it off. I'm like, this is too much.
Yeah.
Like, I can't
Just
deal
put the
with
pod.
this. Yeah, I
Yeah,
just turned it
it's
off.
it's
It was just,
crazy.
I was so stressed, and when they're in that car, and it's just
I know, and then
chaotic.
she like gives birth to a demon
Yeah.
baby, and you see the
Well, yeah, that's when I was
whole.
like, this is a bit too much for me. Thank you. I'm gonna go back
Yeah.
to something a little lighter, like Up.
No, literally,
Without the
Carson was like, "I
clown.
hate this."
Yeah.
It was bad. Like I was like, that's one of those shows where you're like, was that necessary? But it's still good.
Yeah. Well,
Sam, still watch it.
being our HHN expert, Cassie, I
Sure.
imagine an It house would be, I guess, yeah,
Crazy.
be very, very scary.
Yeah.
And I guess you could have art, not art, I've got art on the brain. You could have Pennywise
Baby
roaming
girl.
roaming around like art does potentially.
See, like you have a lot to do with it.
There's
That's
no,
that's
there's
why I
no way I'm
like.
going to that event if he's there.
Yeah, I clowns are kind of like a no for me. So this, but I think it's, the show's fine. But if I'm going in a house with a clown or he's walking around,
Yeah, no,
except Art doesn't count. He's so
no.
cute.
What was it? Inside house, not baby girl.
Mm-mm.
Outside house, baby.
Outside,
I
baby
got
girl.
it remembered. No, that's a good one. I think it could happen. Obviously, depend on how successful the show is. I think it's been perceived pretty well. So yes, that
Yeah.
would be pretty good. Sam, you got a prediction?
I don't know if the first one's a prediction or just an intro. So I'll go with it, and you can tell me if
Go with
this
it.
is a prediction or if I can go a second time. So the first thing I've got down is nothing big will happen in 2026. So from like an announcement perspective, I don't think we're going to get anything unexpected. I don't think 2026 is going to be a big year. I don't think there's going to be anything like unexpected, anything huge coming out of the woodwork. I think for the majority of people, it's going to be the year they finally get to go to Epic Universe. So that's going to be enough for them this year. For those of us that have been lucky enough to go already, it's going to be hopefully be the year that we get to spend a good amount of time there and really get to understand and enjoy that park. So I think for me, that's enough. So I don't think there's going to be anything major in 2026. I've got lots of little things under that, but it's just whether you're classing that as a prediction or whether that's just a statement.
Happy New Year, guys. Sam thinks nothing exciting is going to happen this year. This is going out on the 1st of January.
Well,
Sam's like, boo,
Sounds like this
2026.
year's already fucked.
I see what he means though. I mean, we just had a huge year with Epic opening. I mean, how much more can they give us? Like, they're not going to be like, hey, here's another land. Hey, here's another ride we're
I don't
building.
know.
Like,
Surely they want to keep their foot on the pedal, so to speak. No, like especially with Disney ramping up certain things. I don't think they can have a year where they just have a year off. In a way, I think they need to
yeah,
you've got to keep going, as we saw in the documentary,
yeah,
ruthless business.
ruthless medicine.
I just think if there's anything big coming this year, we'd already know about it, whether that's
Yeah.
from pictures, whether that's from rumors, whether
Mhm.
that's from announcements. I think we had maybe like a decade of every single year there was something happening, and then was it 2024 we missed something? There was one of the years anyway where we missed something, and then say Epic came. So yeah, I personally don't think we'll see anything huge. Like I said, I've got a few
Well,
smaller bits, but
Yeah.
I think in terms of like rides, they've kind of backed off with the whole every year thing, but they really have been giving us something like brand new every year. Like I think 2024, which was like the down year, was the year we got Sensational and the Mega Movie Parade. So I think they're going to maybe do another year where it's
yeah,
more
fair.
like, entertainment improvements, things like that. Stuff that they
True.
wouldn't announce like months ahead, but like, oh, cool, new surprise. Like the Epic show, I think that's going to be a big one.
Well, I
Yeah,
hope you're wrong, Sam. I'm sure I speak for everyone else on this podcast as well. I hope we do get lots of exciting
yeah,
things.
I hope so too.
But no, I do see where you're coming from. Kenny, what have you got for us?
Okay, so this is a bold prediction here, but I think Lost Continent gets flattened, or at least the flattening begins in 2026. Now, if they build anything like immediately, that remains to be seen. I'm with Sam. I don't think it's going to be something that opens really soon, but I think the process is going to start in 2026. And the second part of that prediction is that I think Mythos gets a closing date announced.
Mm.
Oh, so
Like, I don't think it's, yeah.
we thought I don't know. I thought it was sticking around potentially because it was so kind of beloved.
And see, that's what I thought too. But now I'm kind of thinking, okay, well, if they want to like, step on the gas and really build something really cool here,
Mm.
they might have to close it a little bit earlier than I initially thought. And that doesn't mean they're going to demolish it. They're going to probably keep the kitchen, the restaurant, everything the same, but they're going to redo it into whatever they retheme it to. But that's my prediction. I think Lost Continent goes bye-bye this year.
But Mythos is the best
Just
theme park
Done.
restaurant
Gone.
since records began.
You notice how there's no date on that sign.
Exactly. No, interesting.
2004, America's best theme park restaurant.
literally, no, that is accurate. When I went as a kid, I was like, this place rocks. And then last time I was like, what the like, respectfully, it just was not, it was fine. It just wasn't great.
Oh, it makes me so sad,
Yeah.
Kenny, the way you said it's going to be flattened, like little dagger to my heart. That
Rip.
big trident statue just being flattened, not even like taken down. It's going to be flattened. That's so sad. And that whole
Well,
show
if you
building.
want Poseidon's Trident, go down to the Lakeland Antique Mall. I'm sure they'll have it out front. You can get
I'm not sure I'll get that through.
Poseidon's head.
How will I get that on the plane?
Get a private plane to take it.
Yes, I'll take Poseidon's foot, please.
Just imagine Jay like dragging Poseidon's trident.
Like, what are you looking at? Leave me alone.
Oh, that's funny. That is
It's
funny.
so big as well. It's absolutely huge. Like, I don't think you realize how big it
Oh
is
yeah,
until you're dragging it through an airport.
literally.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think is going
Oh, yeah,
to what do you think
that's
is
the
going to
first.
replace it, Kenny? Do you think Pokemon or Zelda or Lord of the Rings?
Who knows?
Who
I
knows?
think I'm still thinking Pokemon, but I mean, for all we know, that could have totally changed by now.
Mhm. Yeah, no, that's fine. I've got one. I think 2026 is the year that Fast and Furious Supercharged finally leaves us. It might be
I
wishful
had that
thinking.
one too.
It's wishful thinking, but I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting that this is a year that the worst theme park ride in history gets replaced by something. And obviously, the dream would be Back to the Future overlay. I'd take the same ride, just theme it to Back to the Future, and all of a sudden, I think it would become a lot better ride. That's just my dream rather than a prediction.
See it.
Does anyone
Hey.
else think that could happen? Maybe not the last part. Maybe the
Yeah.
first part. Yes, Kenny. Kenny's on my side.
Okay. Well,
No, I can see a closing
I'm on your
date being
side.
announced.
Sam's shaking his
Yeah.
head. Sam says nothing's going to happen this
Yeah.
year. You're all
I've
I
heard
had
that one
that one
too
on my
many
list.
times. We can
This-
put it out
this
in
is
the
I'm
universe.
telling
We
you.
can have everything crossed.
This
but
is a
I just
year.
can't
It's
see it,
gonna
unfortunately.
it's gonna pick my mood up and just make me so happy this year. I can feel it.
I think if they were to get rid of it, and hopefully that is accurate, I could imagine it being in and around the time the coaster opens, and kind of that one Fast and Furious comes, one Fast and Furious goes. Personally,
Yeah. Well, I'd take 2027 then. I'd take that. Not too long to
Okay.
wait. But go on, Kenny.
The way I wrote the prediction was that Supercharged is going to close in my prediction September. I think when it closes like it does every year for HHN because they use the queue line and stuff.
Mhm.
My prediction is that it just doesn't reopen after that. Like they don't bring it back
Yeah.
once HHN is over.
And that was the strong rumor in 2023 that exact thing was going to happen. Because I remember I was there the on its final day, and I completely forgot about it because obviously it's shit. But I planned to go just as they were closing the entrance at like 6 p.m. to be on that final ride because the rumors were that strong that I was going to be the final ride ever. So I thought if I'm going to put myself through this on this trip, I might as well be on the last ride ever. Kind of glad I did forget and didn't bother because unfortunately it did reopen like 3 months later. So fingers crossed, Kenny. Fingers crossed, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a Back to the Future overlay would be like easy enough to do. They don't have to take it all down and build something from scratch. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, it still won't be an amazing ride, but for me personally, anyway, theming it to Back to the Future would be, I think, for yourself as well, Kenny. I think it would just make it so much more fun. You got the poster in the background, which looks awesome.
Yes.
Again, it's wishful thinking, but I've seen a lot of people saying it and a lot of people kind of suggesting it as well. So I don't know if there's truth in it or again, if other people just wishful thinking as well. I saw some people saying that whole area could become. I like it, Sam. I like it. You should use that as your prop.
I know, I was thinking that's well prop.
um,
If I got in this box.
I've seen some people saying that area could be like become Hill Valley, but I don't think they're going to go that far into it, unfortunately. As much as I would love that, but it would be cool.
Oh,
What are you
got
what
some
are you showing
socks.
now? They socks.
Keyring.
Back to the Future corner.
Oh,
Oh,
Sam,
he's got a bunch
nice.
of. That was
you've
pretty
got
cool.
you've got
Keyrings.
all the
Oh,
props,
they're
and yet you just show
blurry.
your mug every week. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, those are cool.
Unopened. Where did these come from?
They've
Nice.
literally been just next to me on
Visual.
this windowsill for a
Can
while.
I buy them off you, Sam?
Yes, yes, you can.
$5. I'll take the lot. If you know, you know.
But just going off on a tangent, if we do love
Oh,
those.
brilliant. This is where people
I,
enjoy, so go ahead.
well, it was just when we were thinking about there about Back to the Future being easy to, and then it got me thinking about the rights, and have Universal got the rights? Because I was looking at Disney
Yes.
Plus on Boxing Day, I think it was, which appreciate to you Americans, you might not know what Boxing Day is, as well. We found out very
Well, we all
recently.
do we all do a massive boxing match in the UK, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah,
That's what we do.
yeah, it's
Wow.
between me and Jay, and the winner gets a Back to the Future.
Charity boxing fight. I'll take you on, Sam.
Yes, on Disney Plus, I know this was definitely the case in America last year. I don't know if it still is now, but Back to the Future here in the UK is on Disney Plus, which just seems wrong to me
Oh.
that they have the
Oh,
streaming
very
rights
much.
now. It's just it goes. I know it's a movie studio and everything else, and obviously it's different, but it seems wrong.
Yes, it's very that just feels inherently wrong. But no, they have the full rights to do whatever they want with Back to the Future. So I think they're gonna go for it. The whole thing with the movies situation, like on streaming services, that's like more of a licensing thing. Like, hey, we'll pay you to show your movie for a limited time, and then like it'll get a date where it comes on something like Disney Plus, and then it'll come off, and then it'll switch to some other streaming service. But that's got nothing to do with the theme park rights. I think
Maybe they
they're
said
they're
we'll give
good to
you the
go on
we'll
whatever
give
they
you the
want back to
streaming rights if you let us have Simpsons in our park for a little bit longer. Fair swap.
Honestly, we joke, but that really could be the deal they made.
It's true.
Like, we gotta have Back to the Future on Disney Plus.
It's so true. Like
They're
very
not going
good
to give
well
us
be
up
without
Marvel. That can't be the deal. So we'll take Back to the
Mhm.
Future, the film. They can have Simpsons.
that. It's funny.
Cassie, have you got another one for us?
Oh yeah. I think this one's kind of an exciting one for my AP holders. I think that we get an AP Epic announcement, or like dates of when the annual pass will be out for Epic. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen next year or this year, 2026, but I think we're gonna get an announcement that, starting mid 2027, I just see that people are asking for it. It's gonna happen.
Wait, so it's not going to be this year when it's added to the annual passes?
I don't think it will be this year.
I've got my prediction as this year.
Well, I thought it was like nailed on to be this year, but I guess that was just
Oh no.
no.
Yeah, I think
No, that would have broke the internet. Are you kidding me? No.
I just presumed it would have been this year because, like, why not? But
if it wasn't such a shit show, I think it probably would have already been announced by now because as of the data release, us UK visitors, Jay, with a 14-day ticket, we can go unrestricted now to Epic Universe. So we can go to Epic Universe all 14 days of our trip.
how much
We're
are they,
included
Sam?
in
Just
that
out of
ticket.
interest.
I think it was about £100 more than what it was before. So I think we're talking now maybe
That's not actually that bad.
380-ish.
Three
maybe.
park or four park.
Four park, yeah.
That's
The
not-
Volcano
that's
Bay
not-
makes no difference to the price, but yeah.
That's not too bad actually. I thought. Go on, Cassie.
380 pounds for you to go to any park for 14 days.
Cassie, do you think that's good or bad or?
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then for us to upgrade to a seasonal pass, if we've got that 14-day ticket prior to Epic, because that bumped the price up, but before, if you wanted a 2-park seasonal pass, you'd add $25 on. If you wanted a 3-park seasonal pass, you'd add $125 on. So it's kind of, yeah, good way of doing it.
So
But
do
yeah,
you think Sam it'll be this year then? So
I think it will be this year because I don't think when international visitors can come in unrestricted, they can let it go too much longer. My prediction from 6 months ago was kind of they'll get Thanksgiving out the way, they'll get the holidays out the way,
Yeah.
and then with that UK ticket allowing people in from January, that it would come in at some point in January. Like I said, I'm not as confident now that it's going to come that soon, but I think it will come at some point this year, personally.
Kenny, where do you stand on this one?
I mean, I really want it to be sometime in 2026. I'm thinking if they do announce it for 2026, that it'll be after the summer. I think when they hit that slow season starting in like August through September when kids are back to school and stuff like that, HHN starting, so everybody's going to be at studios. I think that'll be a good time to introduce annual pass if it happens in 2026. But I'm kind of thinking it'll be like next year, like 2027.
From Universal's point of view, Kenny, do you think they're waiting just due to the crowd level? Is that the main reason, would you say?
It's the crowd level. That part cannot handle having annual pass holders in it on top of
It would
just
be
regular
crazy.
day
It would be
tickets.
crazy.
Like, I think you have to have another ride open, and I think that's why they have really pushed the gas on the new expansion. Like, they're going to have that thing ready by 2027, I think, by the end of that year.
Interesting.
Oh,
Oh.
almost like opening half a park wasn't a good idea.
Sam.
Yeah.
Is it going to be nice and
Um,
positive, this one?
I've got a few on the list. I'll go for a positive one. I think this
Okay.
year is going to be the year we finally get drones flying over Burke. So that was alluded to in the
More tears, Cassie.
docu-series. Very recently, we've seen them come out back into testing. And obviously, there's a lot of noise issues, and that was kind of one of the bits. I don't think they look bad personally. I know they still look a little bit drony, but I think that, good enough to release, and that the noise is an issue. But yeah, I was gutted when that didn't make an appearance in August because I thought, they're still testing. They'll get that initial bit out of the way, and we'll definitely see it in 2025, which unfortunately hasn't happened. But I think next year is going to be the year we finally get to see it, and I think that's going to add so much to that atmosphere and that area.
Um, this is probably a really good time to tell you that they actually did start doing it. I was there. I saw it on Christmas Day. Like, I took video of it. The
Wow.
drones were out.
Keep
Oh
keep up,
no.
keep up,
It was
Sam.
very
Oh,
loud.
Well, I thought he was testing. I didn't realize they were actually out now and doing it properly. But wow,
this
Wow.
really is good for the listeners.
Look at
Oh yeah,
that.
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
I
But
saw. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like a testing,
hmm.
opportunity for them. But it was really cool to see it. Like, it was awesome. But it was loud as hell. Oh my
that was.
gosh.
As we saw in
Like,
the
it was.
Really?
in the documentary, yeah.
I already thought the music in Burke was quite loud. They're gonna have to turn it up even louder now when the
Yes,
drone comes
turn
out.
it up to the max. I want my
Like,
eardrums
I
to be
couldn't believe
bouncing.
it. I thought I was dreaming. I looked up and I'm like, oh, that's a dragon, and
It's a
people were like
Christmas
playing and
miracle.
making it. Like, it was awesome.
That is so cute. Well, Sam, your prediction came true.
Well, it was a prediction
There you
for
go.
next
That
year,
was quick.
but yeah, I failed on that one actually.
Kenny, have you got another one?
Let's see here. Okay, is everyone familiar with Universal Hollywood? They did something called Fan Fest Nights
Hmm.
Yes.
over the Yeah, I believe that we're going to get a version of that. And I
Oh
think my
yeah,
bold prediction
that'll be
is
good.
this summer. I think that's going to be the big
Really?
summer offering at studios. Yeah. And it's something where you don't have to announce it like, 2 years ahead of time. Like, I think this is going to be very much a, hey, if you're in town and you're already doing a vacation here, we've got this cool thing to offer as well. They probably announce it like early in 2026 and then have it ready for summer. That's my prediction. I think we get that here.
Kenny, could you just explain what FanFest is for people that might not be too familiar with it?
Okay, so if you ever heard of something like called Comic Con or something like that, it's
Mhm.
almost like that, but for different properties. Like, some of it is stuff that Universal owns, like Back to the Future. So I think what else? I think Potter was part of it. I think they might have some kind of anime stuff or whatever. But they're just, different experiences where they have like, pop up. Trying to figure out how to best explain it. Like, pop up events, like,
Yeah.
characters, meet
It
and
is like
greets,
it is
stuff
like
like
Comic
that,
Con at
different themed
Universal.
foods.
Yeah, people come dressed up
Yeah,
and that sort of
pretty
thing.
much.
Yeah,
Like, another way to look at it is like HHN, but without like the scares. Instead, you've
Yeah.
got
Sign
themed
me up.
areas to, yeah.
I'm there.
It looks really
So
cool from what I've seen.
yeah, surveys about it in Florida for a long time. So I'm like, I feel like they really want to do this here. So I think this is their time.
Kenny, that's such a good That's such a good one, and I hope that's true. Like you just saying that, I didn't even think about that, but you're right. I mean, it's been happening in Hollywood, and they got such great reviews in Hollywood, so I think you're right.
Do you
Oh,
think they
that'll
tr
be so exciting.
do you think they trial run some things in Hollywood before bringing to Orlando? Do you think that's sometimes
Oh,
how
for
they
sure.
work? Yeah. Awesome. Well, hopefully you're right, Kenny, because it all I see is Back to the Future stuff, but I love it. So I can't, just like you, I can't think of what other IPs are featured. I could just think of,
And they did quite a bit for Jaws, but obviously that was over the
was it from
anniversary as
Jaws?
well. So
Okay.
I don't know, like, what was the anniversary? What was this? But yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, and I think all of that is like testing for it, honestly.
Mhm.
Like they showed how you can temporarily bring back something like Jaws, for a limited
Hmm.
offering. So I think you'll see a lot more stuff like that. Another rumor was like ride overlays. They didn't get to do it in Hollywood, but I could totally see that here. Like imagine if you had kind of a, relatively lightly themed building like, Fallon. Maybe you throw in the Back to the Future film in that building,
Yeah.
something like
Yes.
that.
More Back to the Future, please. More Back to the Future. That's all we want.
Yeah.
No, I like it. My next one, I'm going back to Epic Universe, and I think, again, probably just wishful thinking on my part, but I think we're going to get an announcement for our first Epic expansion.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
Great.
I think they're going to keep their foot on the gas. I don't know. Again, you guys are pointing out better than me. I don't know which world it will come to first. Obviously, we've all watched the Peacock documentary recently, and we're going to do an episode on that in a couple of weeks. And there's obviously a big plot next to Wizarding World Paris, which could be the best in terms of a brand new ride, obviously for that world. Good wand, good written for Kenny.
Yeah.
Obviously, at first it was Nintendo, where people said that that was going to be the first expansion due to the area, but I'm not so sure anymore. Hang on, Kenny, hang on. And Dark Universe as well.
I'm so
Obviously,
excited.
there's the multi-purpose space in Dark Universe, and obviously the Creature of the Black Lagoon ride that's been heavily touted. I'm pretty sure that Burke's the only one in which we're not going to get the expansion first. That's kind of go on, Kenny.
No,
Holding it
no,
all
Jay,
in.
keep going, keep
Tell me what's right.
going. Well, no, according to the permits, like it is definitely going to be Potter. Like that
Okay.
is the spot where the expansion is happening.
Mhm.
And the reason why I think it's going to be so quick is because they don't have to build like a facade or anything. Like everything's already pre-done in the land already. They just need to build a giant box and put a ride in it, basically.
And what are your
And then the
thoughts
entrance would be in one of those pre-existing buildings.
for a ride? I know it was kind of mentioned in the documentary, wasn't it, about what could possibly was it a flying broom ride or something they were trying to do, or I don't know. Because wasn't it
Yeah,
originally
so
the plan was to have two attractions in that world?
it was, and I'm glad they didn't build what they planned on originally. So the original idea was a VR like broomstick kind of ride,
Mm.
and it would have been, fairly small, but it would have been like the largest VR type ride, and they probably realized that was a terrible idea. And then briefly, for a hot second, they even had documents for it. They were going to put that thing in the Fear Factor spot and make it part of Diagon Alley, and then they backed out of that too
Yeah.
because, I mean, let's be honest, VR is like dead. Like that was not a good investment. So they just went back to the drawing board, and now I still think it's going to be a broomstick something. We just don't know what it is.
Do we think it'll be Fantastic Beasts themed or Potter themed?
I would say Fantastic Beasts, but I
You
don't
think?
know
I
that
think so.
for sure. But that's what
Well,
I would go with.
it would be cool to have a Fantastic Beasts ride because obviously everything's so Harry Potter and the world is Fantastic Beasts, but the ride again is still Harry Potter. So it would be good to have a Fantastic Beasts attraction alone. Whilst I'm not the biggest Fantastic Beasts fan, I still think it would be pretty cool.
Oh
The
yeah,
expansion pad's like 3.25 acres, I think is what I saw.
How
Really,
big's that?
like
How big's that? Can't,
that's what
can't
I'm thinking. I'm like,
quantify.
what type
well,
of buildings do we have, Kenny?
How many,
Like, do you know any that
how many
something that
Burks is that?
yeah.
yeah.
So honestly, they're saying that that plot where the expansion is like roughly the same size as the Ministry building is,
Oh
and
wow,
Okay.
we all know how massive the Ministry building is.
It's
So
huge.
they can build another
Yeah.
ride just like that next door if they want to.
I think it needs it as
Okay.
well. Imagine how many people another attraction in that world could eat.
Oh,
No,
so
I agree. I think that was what's coming next. I think it'd be good to do something completely different. Hopefully not too screen heavy, but we will see, depending, I guess, when you're doing Potter things, unfortunately, you're gonna have to rely on screens sooner or later if you're in an enclosed building. But no, I think my only thought is it'd be interesting to see the creature in the Black Lagoon attraction that's kind of been talked about for many, many
Be
months.
amazing.
Whether that has slipped right down that list, however, of what comes next, and
Mm.
actually when you think about that area and its marquee attraction, which for a lot of people is their number one, and completely understand why that's the case. But the fact it's not seeming to attract the crowds, it doesn't seem to be landing as well with your average guest, let's say, if that means actually the expansion of Dark Universe has been paused and actually they are now going to look at your Potter, maybe Nintendo comes back again. They could do something else with Celestial Park or a brand new portal before actually they come back to Dark Universe now. So I think Dark Universe needs that,
Mhm.
but my only concern is they're not going to get it just purely because of how it's landed with normal guests.
That universe really does need that. Just quickly, just to go around. Sam, would you prefer a that universe expansion first or a Potter expansion first?
Dark Universe.
Kenny?
Oh, definitely Potter. I mean,
Cassie?
I want both, but I mean, we can't have both.
Yeah.
Potter as well, yeah?
Um, I think Potter needs it, but Dark Universe needs something else.
Yeah.
It needs a water. The water ride is what's needed there, in my
Yeah.
opinion. We don't have, it's another outside ride though, is something you have to think about. So
Good
I
point.
guess maybe my answer will be Potter because it's going to be inside. Gives you more to do.
Yeah. I'd probably go Dark Universe just to make it 2-2, but yeah, that's a good point about indoor ride, Cassie, because we all know the story about those.
Means it
Anyway,
bad.
Cassie, have you got any more predictions?
I do have one more. I think that we're gonna get a shutdown date of another area. Like
Ooh,
another, I think they're gonna, sorry,
Dexter.
Dexter closed the door
How's he close doors?
with his nose. He's trying to get the cats out. I don't know. Okay,
He's
anyway,
like, shh, he's doing a
sorry.
podcast. Everyone be quiet.
It's
Shut up,
literally what he
Cassie.
does. He does it every day that I'm in here.
How considerate
Uh,
of him.
I know, he's so sweet.
Sorry, go on.
Um, you just see the door close. It's like,
I was like, what
um,
the hell's going on here? Poltergeist. Yeah, exactly.
literally. Um, no, I think that we're gonna get another hint at a shutdown area. Maybe nothing too crazy since they're already doing something with Lost Continent, but I could see them discussing shutting down another area, either in studios or islands.
What would you say if I had to push you and say which ones were on the chopping block?
Toon Lagoon,
Be
I think would be
careful. Be
next.
careful.
I know, but I think it's next.
Cassie
I'm not
said
saying they're
it.
gonna. I'm not saying they're gonna close it because obviously Lost Continent is coming next. But I
Hmm,
do think that they're gonna hint at a future closure.
interesting. Yeah, I would love that. So I think Sam would love that too. Kenny, I don't know your thoughts on Toon Lagoon if you're a massive Toon Lagoon fan or not.
No, flatten it. I mean, what?
Rip,
Happy New Year.
flatten.
Just flatten it all.
Start from
Honestly,
scratch.
it's the worst start to a new year ever. Nothing exciting is going to happen. We're going to flatten the whole resort. The end. Oh dear. Yeah, interesting that one, Cassie. Sam, I'm sure you've got many more still.
I've got two more.
Okay.
So the first one, I don't know if people have different opinions, if it's one that's quite a short discussion, but I think Jurassic Park is going to reopen at the end of this year, back as Jurassic Park. I've seen a lot of people
Oh, yeah.
online talking about Jurassic World and this overlay and all this and that, but for many, many reasons that we've already discussed on previous podcasts, I think Jurassic Park River Adventure will reopen as Jurassic Park River Adventure.
Yeah. I think, yeah, that's pretty nailed on, I think. Or we hope anyway. What's your last one?
Yeah, I agree.
My last one is a little bit different. So my prediction is that 2026 will see Jay heading back to Universal Orlando again.
Oh, let's hope so. Let's hope so. What a nice way to end, Sam. There must be a punchline somewhere.
No, that was
No?
it.
I don't know where to go with that one.
I
No,
think
I
Jay
don't
should
know
go with you.
what it will look like, when you're going to book it. I don't know how it's going to pan out, but I've just got a feeling you're going to be there this year at some point.
Rosen in, let's go.
Mm-mm.
Rosen, if you're listening, I'll take anything. Kenny, have you got any more
Universally
to finish
Speaking
off?
podcast,
Yeah,
sponsored by
I'll do
Rosemary.
promos. Anything you want. Kenny,
Um, Now the only one I have left is something so outlandish, like there's no way it's going to happen.
say it.
But I even have a question mark next to it. But I said Springfield gets a closing date.
Oh, interesting. That might be coming a bit later on in the episode, actually. But yeah, interesting. We'll put a pin in that for now and come back to that. Um,
Yeah.
I've got a couple more on my list that are just kind of outlandish, maybe. Um, and obviously, the new Wicked film just come out recently. That seems to be gathering a lot of traction. Obviously, there's been the meet and greets in Universal Studios Florida, so I potentially think we could see some form of a Wicked expansion coming into the resort, maybe in studios somewhere. I don't know how that would look, but it seems to be something that Universal are putting a lot behind.
I could see that.
Yep.
I
I
like
could
it.
definitely see that.
Hmm. More
Mhm.
tears, Cassie.
I know. I'll just start crying again. That's what I'm gonna
It
say.
was a sad film. It was a sad film. I've seen it. It was very sad.
It was sad.
That ending, I was like, I'm fine.
Yeah. Don't look. Me at the Chili's, just hammered, just crying the entire time.
Yeah. So yeah, just finally, we've got some from Instagram as well that people submitted. And just to go back to your previous point, Kenny, Matt Chat said Simpsons ride closure announcement. Do we think that could happen this year?
It definitely doesn't close this year, but I could see them like saying, "Hey,
Announcement.
2027 is your last chance to ride it." I could see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I can't see it. I think
You think, do you think Toon Lagoon goes first before Simpsons?
I just think the studios. I'm just conscious. I don't think there's gonna gut too many things before they've actually started replacing things and new things are open. So I think before anything closes again, that Fast and Furious coaster needs to be open. And then if it's Fast and Furious that goes first, I think that's kind of when. I don't think they'd announce something that's going to be closing that far in advance either. I think they normally just do it a few weeks before. So I personally can't see anything being announced in studios. So I don't know whether Toon Lagoon will be first or not. I just don't think the timelines align personally to have something else in studios when already there's not as much there to do as what some people would want.
I desperately want
I
studios to
know.
get some more love. I just need studio. Just put like two or three new attractions in there. Obviously, new coasters come in. I just want people to enjoy it as much as I do.
Yeah, I feel the
I,
same
don't, I
way.
think it
And
depends on how fast they want like Wicked in there. Like if they
Mm,
really want to step on the gas and put it in studios, you kind of have to use either that Simpsons plot or Men in
mm,
Black, and or honestly both if you
Probably
want to do a
both. Yeah.
decent land.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cassie, imagine a Wicked attraction or show with those songs in. That would be pretty
oh,
good.
whew,
Yeah.
it'd be like the How to Train Your Dragon show all over again, like with the tears. Gosh, I love that.
It would.
Um,
Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that.
but if Wicked's gonna come, I don't want just a show. Like I want,
You want attraction?
and I want the most detail put into it because you can mess it up real easily. Like
Yeah.
you have to have a lot, which is why I think it's gonna get its own expansion pad at Epic. I don't think it's going to
Oh,
studios.
oh, really? You think Epic?
Hmm.
Dexter's back.
Yeah, he just opened the door.
How
Yeah.
the dog was shut?
Yeah, I don't
Magical
know.
dog. So where do you think in Epic it would potentially
I
go?
think it's going to Epic. I don't think that Studios has big enough land for
Mm,
even if you do Simpsons and Men in Black, how are you gonna do that?
yeah.
And I'm sure they'd make it work, but just when I think studios, I think just like little one-off type attractions. I don't
Yeah,
think what versus what you get in Epic is you walk through that portal and it's like, wow, you're there. I just don't think it would work quite as well in studios.
agree.
Where do you think it could go in Epic, Cassie? Do you know in terms of?
That massive expansion pad next to Stardust Racers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's 17 acres.
Is that where they had like green? They had like a bit of green steel, and I thought it was wicked, and then
Yeah,
it was just green steel.
just
Probably
green
then.
steel.
I was like, I've
But I
cracked
think
it. No, I'm not.
I truly do think that's where it's going.
That would be pretty cool, like the Emerald City and everything like that.
Hmm.
Shears University, yeah, I'd be for. I think it'd be pretty popular. I know it kind of divides opinion, the Wicked films, but
It's crazy that shop's still there. Like, I thought that was just gonna be there for like a few months and then disappear. And obviously,
Yeah.
I know there was the second film coming out, which has since come out. But I'm surprised at the longevity of how long that store's lasting. I bet it's still here for
yeah.
a good amount of 2026, if not all of it.
I just remember,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, I remember walking into that. I was in that store last year, and I remember someone walking in and going, "Oh, it says Welcome to Shit University," and they just read it wrong. But I was like, "Oh yeah, it does look like shit university." Like
Oh, I can kind of
yeah,
see.
guests are so like, things you hear in theme parks. Honestly,
Yeah,
people are just,
some of the
especially when
craziest conversations.
especially when you go solo. Obviously, Sam, you've been solo. Kenny, you go solo quite a lot as well.
Mhm.
The little conversations and things you hear from people,
Oh my
like you
God.
show me where the Harry Potter land is, and welcome to shit universe. Just so much stuff you take in. Actually, it's quite interesting walking around, just getting little bits from people. Makes it interesting, doesn't it, Kenny?
Oh, it does. I got one from my last trip. I was right out front of Supercharged, and I heard this lady say, "Oh, that's a simulator, right?" And the person with her says, "No, it's an indoor coaster." And they walk in, and I'm like, "What?"
Honestly, we could
Like
do
you're
a
in
Laugh.
we could do a
That
whole
was the person who wrote Shit Universal.
yeah.
Yeah.
We could do a whole episode on things we've heard in the parks. I remember being in line for EPA, I think it was 2 years ago now, and they put the couple in front. I think there was a girl that said, is the Doctor Strange ride here?" I was like, "Where have you got that from?" Like, where have you plucked that information from? Gone, yeah, I think that's right. People
Yep.
don't do a lot of research when they go to Universal. It
No, they
seems
don't.
they just turn up and go, "I will have a good time." What's this? What's
Well,
this
that Minions
attraction?
ride, an hour wait. Let's go on that.
It's true. People do that. Like they're just average people
It's the
just
first
turn
thing
up.
they see. It's like, oh, we'll just join that
They're the
queue.
same people that print out
Yep.
A4 pieces of paper to try and scan in. Hate those
Ugh,
people so much.
me too.
I give them evil stare.
I was going to say before we get on to the next one, I've just got a question that's randomly popped into my head, which I'm going to ask you guys for a prediction of whether it will still be here or not come the end of 2026. So at this point next year, will the Epic Universe Preview Center still be in City Walk, or will that have closed down?
Close down.
Closed.
Ooh. Yeah, I think it's
It's
done.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah. Bring back the Legacy Store. Bring that back.
Yeah.
that was always
Yes.
a
That ain't
big
gonna
draw,
happen.
wasn't it?
Happy New Year. Your dreams are happening.
Yeah, no, that's a great question, Sam. Because I don't think a lot of people think about that, but it's time
No.
for that baby to go.
I'd forgotten about that, to be fair. Cassie, HHN, someone else has said Stranger Things to come back at Horror Nights this year.
I could totally see that. That's like on my hopeful list along with it. Just because of the last season, just kind of what they did with season 4 when they brought it in, and Vecna was such a huge, just that season 4 reveal was just like so crazy. And I could see them doing it because people are going to be hyped up, hopefully, with the finale. I could see them just doing one last ride.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know how they choose what IPs to go for in a house, but given how big Stranger Things is, surely it's a must.
but yes, I could see that coming back. And I hope it does. One last hurrah with Stranger Things. There's going to be a spin-off eventually. I think this gets the Duffer Brothers some more traction and some more fans. So yeah.
Nice. Just a few more to finish off. Universal After Dark says Back to the Future to replace Fast and Furious. Hopefully they're right. And Glenn Band's similar. Fast and Furious will be announced it's closing for good. Fingers crossed as well. Slightly different. Draby73 says Rip Ride Rocket will actually be Ghostbusters, which I don't think that's going to happen.
Hmm.
as much as some people want it to be Ghostbusters, it looks like it's going to be Fast and Furious. And just to finish off, Theme Park Mac says I will be there a lot, so that is nice for her.
Yes. That's my baby girl. I love
To be
her.
fair, I had a lot of those people just saying I will be scanning in 20 times. I was like, not kind of the predictions I was looking for, but good for you.
So happy for you.
I will be there. Great. Bold prediction.
There
Yeah.
none from Nick Carter.
Oh no, Nick Carter today. No,
No,
he must
where's
be.
he gone?
Well, it's been a while on it, so he
What?
must have
Sacked us off.
No, no, I hope not. It must be
He's
busy.
moved on to other podcasts. Nick, if you're still out there, send us all a message, please.
Yeah.
Let us
Shout
know.
shout out Nick Carter.
We're worried about you.
I love him. We're worried about you. I love his vlogs. They are good. I love watching them. They make me want to go to Disney. Like I don't go to Disney often, but when I watch his vlogs, I'm like,
Ooh. Right, I think that will just about do it for this one. Our first one of the year and first one back in a little bit. It's like we've never been away. It's same old negativity. Happy New Year.
It's good
What
to
a
be
year.
back.
Just remember, nothing exciting's going to happen this year. If Sam's right. All your hopes and dreams shattered. Anyway, on that cheery note, thank you guys for joining me as ever. So it's really nice to be back. Thank you all for listening and watching and spreading the word. And all being well, we will see you all again next week. See ya.
Bye.
Peace.